All right, another week right here, and Ghana's only social media celeb talk show, Vibes in 5, is coming your way again. You can always call me Arnold Mensah Lavanyo, aka Prize. This is the most talked about show on social media right about now, and today on the show I'm talking to LYDIA FORSON, one of Ghana's foremost actresses, and currently she's just completed a project production which is Keteke by PETA, and we're going to be talking about that project and her career as an actress. So stick around. This is still Vibes in 5, Ghana's only social media celeb talk show. I'll be right back. Do stay. Vibes in 5. All right, we're still here with LYDIA FORSON. This is Vibes in 5, Ghana's only social media celeb talk show, and we're going to be talking a lot more about the Keteke movie, which is produced by Old Films and headed by PETA Sedufia, one of the up-and-coming directors that you need to look out for. And LYDIA FORSON plays a major role in Keteke movie, and I just caught her. She was actually doing ADR when I came in, so we will talk about that pretty soon. I saw you screaming,
screaming like a crazy woman.
Like a crazy woman. You're actually delivering.
Yes. I've never had a baby before, but I hope I do mothers out there justice.
Wow. Wow. But are you looking forward to having babies anytime soon?
I mean, I don't know. Why not? But I never really put a timeline on these things. If I have a baby, why not? If I don't, life really goes on.
Recently, you wanted to marry Duncan Williams. Do you still have that feeling?
You see, I'm not going to answer that. Let's stick to Keteke, the movie.
Okay, right. So you don't want to talk about Duncan Williams anymore?
It's absolutely unnecessary right now.
All right. Now let's talk about Keteke. Moving on. Is this the first time you're working with PETA?
This is the first time I'm working with PETA, and to be honest, I'm thinking, why haven't I worked with him already?
Wow. What makes you think so?
For a lot of creatives, we're a little bit insane, but then we see things in a way that people don't. I love a filmmaker that wants to, if you say 1 + 1 is 2, they want to go beyond and push it to 3. And it's rare to meet a writer, a producer, a director. Like, I pride myself in having all those attributes, but meet another creative that makes you stop and go like, you know what, I need to up my game. I kept on asking him, are you sure this is your first feature? And he said yes, and he's been brilliant. Wow.
What about a story strikes you the most as a woman?
You know what, not even as a woman. What I like, first of all, is set in the 80s. I love dialogue-driven movies because it gives the actors a lot to explore with. But I just like the dynamics of relationships. You're going to watch this, and at some point you're going to be angry with the man, then you're going to be angry with the woman. But then it explores traditional relationships. And when you are in these relationships, you really don't see how unfair sometimes women are treated. But from the outside, even Ajita, at some point, he was like, this guy is just, and, a word I cannot use. Yeah. But then people have been in these relationships. They are traditional relationships that our mothers and fathers were in it. And we didn't think there was anything wrong until we actually forced to examine these relationships. And you realize, oh my goodness. But underneath it all too is love. Because we are in modern age, we are coming from an era where when you love someone, you say it. But then traditionally, you don't say it, you express it. Yes. So it's just very, very interesting, watching these two navigate, their love and, anger at times. And it's just a whole lot of stuff happening that I took away from it.
And as a public figure and, one actress that Ghanaians hold up so high, what are some of these bad things that women go through that you stand against?
You know what? It's not, I don't like to limit it to women. If we're all to actually treat each other with a lot more respect, it wouldn't be such a battle between man and woman. Because the misconception is, women who fight for equality want to be men. I can never be a man. And a man can never be a woman. There are certain things a man can do that I can never do. In fact, I don't want to do. I'm very comfortable with doing the woman thing. It's just boils down to respect. Traditionally, a lot of African women have not really been respected much. And when I look at, relationships from the 70s, the 60s. Although we would say that our grandfathers and great grandfathers were quote unquote oppressive, they treated the women with respect. A woman's job was to be probably at home, take care of the children. The man was going to go out and bring, but he respected his wife. He respected the role she had in it. He respected that her job was difficult. But as we have progressed, where we have brought in, quote unquote, against civilization, democracy, and all of that, we have confused that respect to mean oppression, where now we oppress women in the name of that's what a woman is supposed to be. No, even in the Bible they said, husband, love your wife. But sometimes always people forget people always say women be submissive, but then they forget the part that God said love your wife. So for me, this movie brings out all of these elements that we are even struggling with ourselves. Men are confused with how to treat women these days, and even women are confused because yes, you want
to treat men as well.
Yes, because you want independence, but independence doesn't mean that you don't want or need a man. It's that I am not going to wait for a man to come and pay my bill. I will work hard and pay. But if a man wants to pay, why not? So I love these kinds of movies because it lets us understand that it's not as clear cut as we want it to seem.
So how many productions have you featured in so far when you talk about your profile as an actress? Can you tell?
To be honest, and I don't think I've even done more than 20 films. I tell people that I've been blessed to have a very good career where I've been very selective about the things I've done. It doesn't mean that it's been easy. In fact, I've gone broke a couple of times doing that, but I stuck to I wanted to make films that about topics like this, films that I can speak about.
It's a wrap for day one.
Films that my children someday, or even my nieces and nephews, will ask me questions and say, Auntie, I'm so proud you did this film because there's something in there.
And do you also have the Hollywood dream, like every other Ghanaian actor or African actor has?
I think every other actor only just wants to be a successful filmmaker and an actress. If Hollywood comes calling, why not? But at the end of the day, it could be coming from India, from Canada, from Nigeria. We just want to do films that we can look back and be proud of. There are films that were done in South Africa that won awards in Hollywood. I think we strive for Hollywood only because in terms of equipment, they have it better. In terms of how actors are treated and even paid, they have it better.
It's a structured system.
It's a structured system where the filmmaker and the actor, in fact, where entertainment is respected. In our parts of the world, even though I came in an era where it's better, it's still seen as a hobby. It's still seen as you have no other job to do, so you ended up exactly. So we strive for that perfection. But if we're to have it,
comes, you jump on it.
We'll jump on it.
What's your weakness as an actress?
I don't really know. I think that I would not call it a weakness. I'll call it a strength. My strength as an actor is I'm able to put myself in. It's not just LYDIA FORSON. If you watch KTK, I probably look the most horrible I've looked. But I'm unashamed because I don't think I'm an ugly person. But then to tell the story, I have to do justice to the character. And if the character looks a certain way, it will be such a disservice to bring LYDIA FORSON let me put on makeup, let me look. It's not about that. It's about telling someone's story where the person who is watching can say, thank you.
And this is it.
And this is it.
Wow. Last year, how will you describe the film industry for yourself?
I had an amazing year last year. I've heard a lot of people talk about the film industry, going down. And I think, a lot of times it's what we...
Is it not true? Isn't it going down?
From where? Do you understand? I think we are a bunch of negative people, point blank period. We are always looking for... We compare ourselves to other people and we are always looking for sometimes what is not there, because people, I find it funny when people come to me and say, but we are not doing, why are we not telling Yas and So's story? Why are we not, where is the money? I respect Kumawood. I respect filmmakers in Accra, any part of Ghana, because I know what it takes to do a film. A lot of our industry is driven by passion and people's personal funds. So I had a great year. I did a lot of films. Yes, I did most of them in Nigeria, but then I did PETA's film. Am I to say that the film industry has gone down when an amazing film by PETA is about to come out, which was shot last year? We give power to things like that, and I refuse to say the industry when I know colleagues who've been filming all year round. Maybe the only thing that has changed is filmmakers are realizing that now we want to put out better films. Hollywood will use a year to do a film. So instead of focusing on 20 films a year, people are deciding, let me do one good one. Let me do good. So the quality is getting better, and because of that,
and the number is reducing.
But it's unfair to say that
the industry is dying.
No.
You are very outspoken. I mean, you talk on issues concerning politics. You talk about the art and entertainment industry. At what point did you decide to come in and also air your views if it's out of your jurisdiction, which is art and entertainment?
I didn't make any conscious decision to air my views on anything. I think that it's expected as a citizen, as a human being, to give your opinion if you have one. People are not obligated to take your opinion. They are not obligated to agree with you, but then you have a right and a responsibility to air them. So I did not wake up and plan, oh my goodness, I'm going to say this and do this. It's only news to you because you probably don't know me, but those who do, there's nothing I've said and done that has been out of character.
Wow. And you zoom in on very key people like the president, like top pastors, like top politicians. Do you do that to get some relevance within the time space?
I think that's another idiotic question to even ask, because you have had all these kitchen table conversations about the state of affairs in this country. You people need to make up your mind. What do you want from us as entertainers? I can very well sit at home. When Doomso was happening, I had a generator, life goes on. I'm not the richest person in the world, but really, I'm fine. Okay. But then you complain about people not getting involved. You want us to give to charity. You want us to give to all kinds of stuff. But then when it makes you uncomfortable, you want us to stop. I don't need relevance. If I want to be relevant, I'll wear a 2-piece bikini and walk the streets of Ghana. Trust me, I'll get more attention than that. I don't need the attention. I have all the time. I write on my personal blog and my personal Facebook page. If I'm getting attention, it's you are giving it to me. So maybe you should stop asking questions like that and encourage more entertainers to be part of decision making.
Have you at any point in time regretted any of these things that you wrote?
Can we talk about Keteke We Move?
We'll definitely talk about Keteke.
Yeah.
But have you regretted any of them?
No.
Nice one.
Welcome, my lady. We've been expecting you for long.
Run! Do what I do! Run! Hurry, hurry!
That train was for us, boy, and now we missed it.
Oh! What's that for?
How do you know you're also scared?
I'm not scared. You scared?
Are you not the one that put it here?
I did. Well, you could have resisted me if you didn't want it.
Train! What
has come over you?
You have come all over me.
5 in 5. Now back to Keteke. When is it premiering?
We're premiering first week in March. We'll get the dates out very soon. I cannot wait again for people to watch this. I know I talk passionately about films that I've done, but this is one film that I think that for my career, people are going to remember. I really want everybody to come out and see this film. I know I talk passionately about every film that I've been in, but I've never been on a project that from the director to the producer to the PA to people behind the scenes, everybody brought in so much passion and love, and it will translate in the film.
Can you smell that?
Boy, a train is coming.
Yes, I heard it too. Bring it close.
I'm bringing it. You bring it. Is it? Me, I want it to be a girl, so I can name her after my mother.
Oh.
No, make her smile before she dies.
Oh, when is she dying?
What? It's coming, baby.
Ajite and I have been running. Sun has burnt us. We have had insects bite us. Please, it has to be worth it.
I even wanted to ask one of the most interesting things that happened on set.
Oh, in fact, there's a long list. Let's just say one morning, I don't think the director knows, but one morning, Ajite and I woke up, and I looked at his face. I'm like, hey, you become black. Oh, he said, you too, you become black. Oh, and we go and look in the mirror, and then we see the difference because the sun burned.
Oh, so you guys blacked on set.
Yeah.
But it's all good now.
Yeah.
Anyway, 2017, any productions from your outfit?
We're working on something. Now that we've seen PETA, we'll have to, renegotiate and, regroup. Because some people are bringing certain things. You have to, when you're coming, you have to know ahead.
Re-strategize.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we should expect something from your comp this year.
Yes.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Any external movies?
Yes, It's Okay, which is coming out, I think, in April from Nigeria. Stars me, Funke Akindele, Dakori, and Damilola. And then I have In the Streets, again, that stars Funke Akindele, also in Nigeria. And then I have In Therapy, that's also in Nigeria. So yeah, I have a couple of productions coming out this year.
That's what's up. So we wish you all the best in your production, and of course, and KTK's premiering coming from PETA Certifia. Thank you very much for being on Vibes in 5 LYDIA FORSON.
Thank you.
That's not be okay. We will chop the way this. All right.
It's a wrap for day one.
Do what I do. Ah!
Vibes in 5.
So this has been it on Vibes in 5, Ghana's only social media celeb talk show. My name Arnold Mensa Lavanya. You can always call me